Hi, I'm Chris Cantolino, and today I'm going to show you some of the research and development that we're working on that we're getting ready to develop into a product. But for now, I can show you how to utilize a gardening system, a SimGar gardening system, to help fertilize your plants with what we call worm ponics. Well, what is worm ponics? Worm ponics is essentially like aquaponics, but instead of using fish in the water, which is very hard to control, we use worms in the soil, which Mother Nature works real well with plants that have been doing it for zillions of years. So how does this work? Well, essentially, I bought this plastic container, drilled some holes in it, threw some worms in here, fed them in the second identical container that I planted about halfway down, added some dirt and some coffee grounds, bananas, just essentially all the good stuff you would throw away. Eggshells are great, they're high in calcium. This plant needs a lot of calcium. This is a tomato plant. So it's now starting to fruit and it's time for a lot of calcium, so you'd probably want to ground up some eggshells. You can learn about how to feed the worms and how to take care of the worms on a lot of different websites. What we're really showing is an exciting way of extracting the worm tea. It's basically worm castings, which are worm poop, and then the water then pushes through the castings and creates like a tea, just like you would have tea. But our system does it automatically. All you do is isolate one of these pots, and then you have, just like we have set up here with tomatoes, and then worms over here, and it will naturally feed the other side. We're currently working on a device where you can utilize both pots and then have a third one which will adapt to this system, where you can have worms in the system. But for now, I'm showing you some of our research and development and kind of a cool thing to do with your SimGar system right out of the gate. Doesn't cost that much, a few dollars. So from here you can see all the worms running around. When I pick this one up, you can see all the worms underneath. These worms are just going to town, having a good time. Thank you for watching, and grow on.